and welcome back. Have you ever wanted to make your salmon that much better? Well, today we're gonna make a traditional Kyoto marinade. It's called Saikyozuke. And this is made with Saikyo Miso, or a white miso, and a couple other ingredients. This was originally made to preserve our foods, but nowadays we can use this marinade to enrich the flavor, add some more umami, and just give it a little bit of sweetness too. I think you're really gonna like this, so let's get started and make some Saikyozuke salmon.
All you're gonna need is some mirin, some cooking sake or Ryourishu, and some Saikyo Miso, or another white miso might work if you can't find Saikyo Miso. And then finally, you're gonna need some sugar. Regular table sugar is okay. So after that, we're just gonna mix all of our ingredients together. We need 1 tablespoon of the mirin cooking sake, a teaspoon of the sugar, and then 3 tablespoons of the Saikyo Miso. And then all you're gonna do is just stir this together until everything's well combined and mixed together. You should have a nice paste like this. And if it's not like this, just keep mixing until it looks like this. Make sure all of the sugar is dissolved. Now after that, we're just gonna take our salmon. I have 2 fillets here. And then all you're gonna do is add the marinade that we just made and just cover the salmon with it. Now with this recipe, you can actually use it for 4 fillets of salmon. So just use half of the amount that we've made today. And again, just cover everything, get the skin, get all of the flesh, flip it over. Make sure that you really cover your salmon with this. Make sure it looks just like this, okay? So after that, we're just gonna take some saran wrap and we're just gonna cover up our salmon because we're gonna be putting this in the refrigerator and we're gonna let it seep in, let the marinade do its work, and leave your salmon in the refrigerator for no shorter than 24 hours. 2 or 3 days is great too. Let all of those flavors incorporate into the salmon. Now let's do a little bit of movie magic here, and here we go. This is after 2 days. Your salmon should look like this. My salmon looks a little bit bigger because this is what I prepared a couple days ago. So let's just take the saran wrap off. And here's our salmon for today. Looks great. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna wipe off the extra miso, or the excess miso. And the reason we're doing this is because miso will burn really quickly when we're cooking up our salmon. Don't rinse it underwater because you don't wanna lose all of the flavor that we just put into the salmon. So just get a wet washcloth or a paper towel and just wipe off the excess miso like this. The miso is also going to draw out some water from the salmon, and there's going to be some miso in your pan or wherever you've left your miso, and that's probably going to look like this. You can just throw that away. No big deal.
All right, now that we've got the excess miso cleaned off, we need to cook our fish. Today we're going to be cooking in a frying pan, so first you're going to need parchment paper. Parchment paper is not usually in a circle. This one fits my pan pretty perfectly, and if you want to learn how to make this fit your pan too, just check out this video here, and then you can find out. So let's get cooking.
All right, so we are going to be using a frying pan, and since we're using parchment paper, we don't need any oil today. So you're going to put your parchment paper in your frying pan and turn your frying pan or your heat up to medium heat. And then all you're going to do is lay your fillets on your pan once it heats up. All right, now that we've got those in the pan, let's just cover them up, and we're gonna cook them for about 3 to 4 minutes. We're gonna make sure they're just turning a little bit pink. Okay, lid goes on. And lid goes off. All right, so you can see they've turned a little bit pink, and we're gonna flip them over. As you can see, it looks a little bit burned, but that's actually just from the excess miso. So that's why we try to wipe off all of the excess miso from earlier, because if you don't, it's gonna look a little bit burnt. But don't worry, this doesn't taste burnt. It actually has a lot of flavor to it. Just be careful, make sure that the miso is off. Let's take this off, let's put it on a plate, and let's eat some salmon. It should look just like this. Just make sure that you don't burn it while you're cooking it. And let's dig into this. And if you like this recipe, if you want to learn other Japanese recipes, please hit that subscribe button, like, share, and enjoy this. It's a little bit sweeter than your shiozake, but you're really gonna like this. Until next time, bye.